Yes, it's time for some awards. These won't be the usual end-of-season awards. We'll be handing out awards for things that don't usually get recognised with a trophy. Not that there are any trophies for these awards either, by the way. Look, let's start with the easy and obvious ones. Ali, Player of the Season.
Player of the Season, I'm giving it Phil Foden. There's been some tremendous performances. Rodri springs to mind. Haaland wins the European Golden Boot. Rice, Odegaard, Cole Palmer.
You can only have one.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Phil Foden.
Okay.
I'm definitely going for Phil Foden.
I'm definitely going for Rodri, because I think that when Pep Guardiola writes his team down every week, Rodri is the first name he puts down. Transfer of the Season.
It's a great question as well.
Well, I'm going to give an either or here, okay? Ross Barkley, because he costs nothing.
Yeah.
Or Cole Palmer, because he costs nothing in real terms.
Declan Rice. Must get a mention. Ross Barkley's been fantastic, and it's been a delight to see. But I'm giving it to Cole Palmer.
Okay. Team of the Season. I can't get away from City.
It's got to be City. You can't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, every chance of winning a domestic double. Should have got to be the team. There's been some great performances. Aston Villa, team performance, wonderful. Everton,
Yeah.
team performance and manager, wonderful. So, but I don't think there's any way. By the way, I'll throw Crystal Palace at you since the new man took over.
Yeah.
But
it's only half a season.
yeah,
Team
of the season, Manchester City.
Manager of the Season, and I've gone a bit sort of off-piste here. I've gone for Sean Dyche, who has overcome all measure of problems at Everton.
Fantastic.
He's maintained his humour, never lost the plot, but most importantly, he's got fantastic results. I'm not sure many other managers would have got Everton
Jeff?
out of trouble. Eight over the season.
Yeah, so you're talking about him finished 10th or 11th, 12th, round about that. Magnificent. I think the guy's different class. I think the way he handles himself, press conferences, the way he handles his players, straight as a die, tells you as he sees it, different class, with no doubt about it. I mentioned Glasner towards the end of the season. What a 5, 6, 7 weeks that man's had at Crystal Palace. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Unai Emery, Villa back in the Champions League. Brilliant stuff. But League and Cup double. I think if he gets it, you've got to give it to Pep.
Yeah.
But that's not understating any of the performances of some of the other managers.
Biggest disappointment of the season. This is a tough one because there have been a few. And the obvious suspects are Marcus Rashford and Calvin Phillips. I might just plump for Sofiane Amrabat, who'd been such a star before he came to Manchester United, and unfortunately just has not done it at all.
Don't disagree with that. Rashford's been disappointing. I think my two big disappointments would actually be clubs, and that would be Chelsea and Manchester United. And it's a bit of a thing to say when Manchester United could effectively win an FA Cup and Chelsea, beating the League Cup. But I just think overall the league performances and results and the lack of consistency shown by the two clubs have been a big disappointment.
Most improved player of the season. I only had one suggestion for this, and I've just been so impressed.
Eze.
No. I think Eze was brilliant before. But when Anthony Gordon went to Newcastle from Everton, I wondered why. Because I didn't see the player in him that Eddie Howe saw in him. This season, he has been phenomenal and must be in that England squad and maybe even start for England.
Outstanding, Anthony Gordon. Going both ways. That was the one thing that I've noticed about him this year, Jeff. He's always been good going forward, but in terms of his work rate, tracking back, all-round team effort, team player, Eddie's obviously worked on that with him. He's listened. That's a major attribute that he's got this season. Most improved player. Do you go back to people like Ross Bartley, Eze? I tell you what, you could give it to Cole Palmer, who's always been very, very good, but he's taken it to a new level.
And the last one of this little clutch is your surprise package of the season. And I've got one, and I absolutely love watching him play. Stoke City couldn't get the best out of him, but then again, they don't get the best out of many players, do they? I'm talking about Alfie Doughty at Luton. What a season he's had.
I think he's been fabulous. I really do. I've enjoyed. Do you know something, Jeff? Out of all the games and stadiums that I've gone to, I must admit I've really enjoyed going to Luton.
Yeah.
I mean, I love going to Emirates, I love going to Etihad, I love going to Anfield. But I just love going to Luton, I love going to Burnley. There's something real about going to these places. Fulham last week, there's something real. But you're right, Alfie Doughty has been surprise package, has been different class. I don't think anybody would have seen that coming. I must admit, I've enjoyed watching Luton. It's a bit of a contradiction in terms. I think Rob Edwards has done a fantastic job, and I've really enjoyed watching Luton. But I somehow had a feeling they're always not going to have enough, and that was the way it worked out.
Those are awards. I've quickly bashed out an alternative team of the season, and I'm going to say straight away that Ben White, Simon Adingra, Jarrod Bowen, Alexander Isak, they were all very close to getting into it. You can only pick 11, so here we go. In goal, Stefan Ortega, who won the title for Manchester City at Tottenham.
That left foot, a right foot.
Then a back four, Connor Bradley. What a discovery he has been. Brilliant. Liverpool didn't miss Trent when he was injured.
What a period they had when he came in.
Joachim Anderson at Crystal Palace barely gets a mention down there, but he has Mr. Reliability. Max Kilman at Wolves has played every minute of every Premier League game. Astonishing. Yeah. Alfie Doughty surprised me. 24 years of age, best years still ahead of him. Obviously in midfield, Rodri is obvious. Cole Palmer has been incredible. Ross Barkley, because I thought he was done. I thought he was finished at the top level. How wrong was I? Phil Foden. And then up front, Ollie Watkins. And Dominic Solanke, because he's got 21 goals, which is something I thought he could never achieve in the Premier League.
Do you think a lot of it, I understand that Bournemouth fans probably feel he's getting a raw deal. And to a certain degree, I actually agree with him, because he's had a fantastic season. And when he went on that run, I completely wrongly again said, I couldn't see him maintaining that goal scoring form for the entire season. And fair play to him, and congratulations, because you better believe he's done it.
Matt from Lincoln, I knew one or two you would disagree. It's inevitable, which is great. Come on, Jeff, that's harsh on Amrabat. Got a bad injury, came back, got played at left back because of the injury crisis. When he's played in his right position with Mainu, he's looked fantastic. I'll be honest, Matt, I haven't seen Amrabat look fantastic once for Manchester United, regardless of who is playing in front of him. And a lot of people want mentions for people like Jared Branthwaite. Absolutely, he's
tremendous.
Had a brilliant season. And also Jarrod Quansah at Liverpool has had a fantastic season too.
I've got to close this line from Agent 099. He says, Ali puts that many players in his different class, they become normal class.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.